Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Ice Age tribe, where we have potentially doomed everyone. All due to a weak heart, at least that is what Phoenix, the newest leader of our Ice Age tribe, would say, because we have brought along a little sickly Mary from island to island as we have been seeking out the new snowy lands. And just as we find them, just as we find our new home for a generation, Mary has infected the entire tribe. She is a nicheling with weak fertility. She is weak of body. She only has recessives of all of the precious genes that we are trying to carry. And here we are with every single member of the tribe sickly, including the sickly little New Hope. And we are possibly on the verge of death just as we were about to reach a new land. So I do believe that Phoenix is quietly thinking, if they do manage to survive this, things will change for sickly nichelings, because progress must be made. The new genes must be discovered. We must find a way to survive the approaching ice age, and we are not successfully doing that considering we have lost Hammertail and we have lost Mega Horns as the display genes. They only exist as recessives. We at least have Heat Body, which is a bonus in this case. But we have found very few nichelings, and I feel that Phoenix is beginning to think that a fiery guard must rise up from the ashes of this tribe and must really keep everyone focused and much more disciplined. And we will have to make much more painful decisions about who gets to go forward on this journey and who must seek out different places of refuge in a world increasingly destroyed by this ice age. So, if you guys are wondering the rules, if you're wondering who the nichelings are, check out the video description for the list of rules and a link to our wiki. We are carrying on right where we left off because we basically just have to wait for Hope New to grow old enough to gently step out of her nest and onto that snowy tile where she will feel the connection to the Yukirs of the past and hopefully the hope of the future. And we will be leaving this island because the rules are that we have to get off these islands pretty much as quickly as we can. So alright, Miri, you can gather up some food today because we can't go anywhere. Thank you very much. Nunu, you are getting older. Unfortunately, you don't have much longer to live, so you and Miri might actually have a child. In fact, I'm going to send Nunu over. I think Phoenix would suggest that, even though they're not particularly close, and even though they could have a sickly child, Nunu may not make it to the next island, and so I do think Phoenix would gesture that he should head over here and perhaps make a gesture of romance, kind of a formal gesture of romance, somewhat like Oksha had to go through, where it is not true love. But I do not know if Phoenix, who made the choice very young to preserve the genes by carrying a child of a nicheling she didn't know at all, I don't think she would really care about that. I think this may be the beginning, at least while Phoenix and her followers are around, of nichelings who put the discipline of seeking out these prehistoric genes ahead of things like romance, who see themselves as taking on a sacred duty and kind of being warriors of a specific mission, a calling, rather than those who live the average life of a nicheling, where you find love and romance and you make a nest and a family. I don't think Phoenix thinks like that. I think that her heart is far more fiery. And in fact, I'm going to change all of her icons to orange, and we're going to show that this is a new cultural shift amongst our nichelings who believe that they are responsible for taking on this sacred duty, and that casual things like romance, we just don't have time nor the right for in a world that is on the cusp of being lost to this ice age. So I think she would pressure firmly, but not like forcefully, not like force him, but definitely pressure Nunu into hopefully having a child with Miri. I think that's the way Phoenix feels, the only way that Miri can redeem the trouble the death, the doom, the sickness that she has brought to the tribe is hopefully by at least preserving some of these very important genes. Keeping in mind we cannot put the prehistoric genes into the mutation menu, we will give Mary better fertility because she definitely needs that. And we will also give Nunu better eyesight that he could possibly pass on. Let's make sure Nunu and Miri are not related. Rana was actually Nunu's mother, and Miri is not related because she is the child of a cop and Icy. So we did love a cop a lot, so I don't want to be too cruel to his daughter, but this is Phoenix's reign now. So Miri, we will allow you to go ahead and pass on maybe Claw, or she already has Ramhorn, thankfully, so we'll possibly pass on Claw. And then Nunu, I want you to possibly pass on... we haven't unlocked Heat Body yet. That'd be kind of amazing if we could unlock Heat Body. Where is Heat Body? Only 4 more days in a cold climate? Oh my gosh, I think it is going to be the rise of the Phoenixes. Holy cow! Maybe that's what this is all indicating. Phoenix being born like this. I think this may be the rise of the Phoenixes, you guys. This is going to be very interesting indeed. I'm going to go ahead and let him pass on Nimble Fingers. There we go. There. Oh, and it didn't take? Oh, we may not. Oh, I think Phoenix would just leave Miri if that doesn't take. Oh man. Well, there is Makar, and they could potentially, they would actually have a healthy child. So Makar, you're gonna scooch over here, I think, buddy, and you can gather up some berries as well. Oh yay! And Rashira is no longer sick, so we're gonna keep her away. There we go. Oksha can go ahead. Makar is no longer sick. Yay! Only Miri is sick, and Nunu. Only Miri and Nunu are sick. Oh, thank goodness. That, thankfully, hopefully that's a good indicator of what little Hope-Nu will do. But Hope-Nu is a sickly child. So I think Phoenix would keep her along for having that purr snout, but she would be very wary of getting too close. So Phoenix, you go ahead and come here. Let's go ahead. We have to wait till Hope-Nu is old enough to move, so we can keep everybody else there. All right, you two. Yeah. All right, well, let's see. Miri, you've got to make the jump because Hope-Nu can get onto the tile. So we've got enough room to send... Oh my gosh, this is like the biggest. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I feel like Phoenix would stare at this half-empty ice bridge that could support so many more nichelings going across, and she would just realize how much has been lost. Oh my gosh. All right, well, Miri, you can grab 2 more pieces of food. Nunu is... he's just gonna pass away. So we'll go ahead and try again with the romance with him. Did it take? Oh, which, okay, we get 1 more. Oh, there we go. All right, Miri and Hope-Nu, our 2 sickly nichelings, maybe are kind of bonding, and Miri is now pregnant. All right, we've done it, guys. It's time to go. We'll get 1, 2, and then, oh, 3, jump, and we're off. All right. Goodbye, Nunu. Thank you so much for being the descendants of so many of our amazing nichelings like Rana, and hopefully we will find more Saberfangs in the future. But it is a new age, and it is time to get off this island. So Phoenix, oh, Phoenix, you have something. You've got something there. There you go. Phoenix, carry us on to the new land. Whew. I'm so relieved. We can finally stop running from island to island, and we can spend a generation or so. This is a whale. This is a whale! Oh! Oh! I think Phoenix is feeling a little bit perplexed right now. I honestly thought this was an ice island. The ice bridge under our feet just turned into a whale. This is amazing. I can just imagine. I mean, they're all young. They don't have many of the nichelings who have crossed ice bridges to icy lands with them anymore. They're all very young nichelings. I can just imagine that they thought they were crossing an ice bridge. They put their paws onto the ice bridge, and as they began to walk across it, as the bridge began to disintegrate past them, as they pushed away from land and waved goodbye to Nunu as he curled up and sighed into his fur, his tired bones finally resting, the bridge began to move. And not only did it move and the ice shatter behind them, but the creature who had been taking a nap, this gigantic whale, woke up. And here we are. Here we are, indeed. Well, this is a like literally whale. Can we get off this island in 10 days? I mean, we're just gonna have to keep moving. And then we're gonna have to keep moving again. But we learned our lesson. Once you hit snowy lands, never really leave them, because for this tribe, that is gonna make things so much more difficult. But I think we'll just keep moving until we can get over to the tip of the little nose there and jump off and hopefully eventually find our way to an ice island again. But this is getting extremely challenging, my friends. I know I said the females could only have a baby. I think we're gonna modify things by whale, and as long as they are moving forward each day and making their way to the port and we don't linger, they'll be allowed to have more than one baby. Like maybe baby and then movement, but not more than 10 days. I don't know. Let's just try to get to the front of the whale first, and then we'll make our decisions. I think Phoenix is extremely startled about all of this. Like, what even? I guess let's get moving, guys. All right, forward and onward across the top of a whale. I mean, there's only one way to go. And unfortunately, little Hope New is going to take donkey years to get there, but we can have little Miri come with us. Oh gosh, at least we can grab some food while we go. But Miri, don't get too close to any of my other nichelings, please, Miri. Because that would be a little bit bad. And then Oksha, I mean, you can grab some food as you run by. Oh, Oksha, you only have 3 days left to live! Oksha, make it forward! We'll see if we can find you a little nest. Oh my gosh. Who are we even gonna have left after this? I don't even know. Makar, can you find like a nest or something for Oksha? I think she's gonna have to go ahead and just have her baby, like she's gonna be climbing on top of this hill through the grass and suddenly grab her stomach and be like, Makar, I have to have the child now. And I think Makar is just gonna be like, what? And mildly freaked out, but we're gonna let Oksha go ahead and have her baby because she only has 2 days left. How did that happen? She was a baby. She was a baby when we left the last snowy island, and now we have come to this? Like, what is even going on? And Miri, I think, only has like 3 days left before she's gonna end up having a child. And she can't go near my other nichelings, Miri. No, Miri. Oh geez, and we're gonna run out of food a little bit, maybe? Miri, you can go ahead, gather some food. Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh, and actually, Hope New could get that, but okay, don't stay near Hope New. Alright, Phoenix, you're overheated, ironically. This is so ridiculous. Oh, little baby! Are you healthy? It's a little healthy baby boy named Kirku, and that's actually a great name. That's actually a great name for him. Look, he has Saberfang recessive, Hate Body recessive, Hammertail recessive. Bless you, little child. I am so happy to have you in our life. We're gonna go ahead and let's see. His father was Takir and Oksha. We're gonna go ahead and name him Kirkar. Or like, he also is red. We are really ending up with just rising Phoenix nichelings. Like, is that where we're gonna go? We might lose a whole bunch of our prehistoric genes and just end up making Phoenix nichelings instead. What even? Oksha, you can jump over and like, she'll just destroy some of these berry bushes to feed her baby. and Makar can continue. We can't clear the grass away, as frustrating as that is, because, yeah, unfortunately we can't clear the grass away. Oh, but there's a nest. Miri might have to jump into that in a second, because I don't think she's got long for this world either. Bunny, this isn't the Sweethearts tribe. You don't want to be snuggling with our nichelings. But yeah, we can't clear the grass away because that's part of the challenge. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. I gotta really keep the whole tribe together here. All right, come on, little Hope New. We like you a lot, little Hope New. Just you can't get close to the others because you'll get them sick. Woo, Oksha, rest in peace, little one. Or rest in peels, as the Sweethearts would say. And thank you for leaving behind such a handsome and wonderful child. We will do our best to guide him to the icy lands if we ever get there again. Oh my gosh. All right, Miri has 3 days left officially now. I think we're gonna go ahead and just let her jump into this nest and stay there so that she can leave her baby behind. And I moved Makar forward so we can have him. Riri! Oh my gosh, and you got female peacock tail. Wrong tribe, but welcome. I'm kind of desperate for any females, anybody in our tribe at this point, so we might invite you in if I had food. Oh, dang it. We're gonna have to start collecting up food as we go. There's just no other option. All right, Kirkar is gonna come with us. Any food? There is food behind us. A little bit to dig. My heat body nichelings are overheated, so that's gonna make things interesting. I mean, I could try to eat that toxic berry with Miri, but I don't want to make her do that. Okay, we're not gonna let the tribe die out. We've already got down to 6 members. Welcome, Riri. We might have you become pregnant with somebody's children. What are your genes? K and H? Ouch. Ouch. She's not even a good match. I don't even know if we should give her our food. Alright, what do we have here? Little Rico! Yes! That was a wonderful thing. Miri, you were able to have a healthy child. Oh, I think we will allow Miri to have another child if she continues like moving forward with Makar. Yes, I think we will allow Miri and Makar to have a child. I think as long as we're like moving forward and not like abusing staying on the island, it's okay. And I think as long as we don't exceed the number of nichelings we started with when we left the snow island, which was 10, then I think I'm cool with this idea. Because I really don't think adding Riri into the tribe is going to help us whatsoever. Miri, you have really bad fertility, so this is actually going to be a huge gamble. So I'm going to have Makar jump down here. I'm going to have... Oh, Miri, no! Makar, jump up here. Jump up there. Miri. Oh, there's a nest here the whole time. Please. Okay, become pregnant, Miri. Oh, good job. Jump in the nest, Miri. Yes! Now she's not going to get him sick. I think as long as we don't exceed 10 nichelings. Oh, and we have no food. We're going to die if I don't feed us. We can eat on the move, my friends, but that's about it. There is actually food over here though. So dig, dig, dig. Jump, destroy. Good job, little one. And Hope New can actually jump up here. And we don't want to get the baby sick, but babies can't get sick, so she can destroy that berry bush. And then Phoenix, you go this way. Oh, Phoenix, you're gonna get too old. I wanted you to have a long reign on a really cool island. I mean, this is really cool, don't get me wrong, just not what I had in mind. But alright, it is Miri's last day to live. Hopefully she can at least leave behind a couple very useful babies. We've got Phoenix Tail and Recessive Bird Beak on that lady that we won't add into the tribe because she doesn't even have effective ways of gathering food. Not very good. So, alright, let's see what Miri leaves behind as a way of showing that just because it seemed like she had nothing to contribute, she still did. And maybe Phoenix's heartless, I should say very cold, analytical way of following a sacred duty instead of your heart, of turning away the weaker ones, of trying to spurn them from the tribe, maybe that is not the way forward. So we'll see. Oh no, you are aren't supposed to be able to get sick, Rico. Look at this little buddy. He is Von Ku. He has got heat body at least, which is going to slow us down on this island, but it's nice to see it on somebody not related to the others. Yeah, I think I'll just, yeah, because check, Miri kind of replaced herself just there. What to do? What to do? All right, I don't think that was cheating because we were still moving forward, and I think we'll allow them, as long as they're moving forward, to have 10 bebés. If we can get off this island in 10 days. Oh, geez. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard. I'm gonna need to tweak the rules about fleeing an island as soon as we arrive on it. I think we've lived up to the spirit of it really well so far. But we will die out if we don't replace our population. So I think as long as you're on the run, I may allow nichelings to have babies, whilst dashing forward frantically. Oh my gosh. All right, jump, 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 jump. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna try to drag our overheated heat body nichelings across this whale. When are we ever gonna see snow again? I really, really took a wrong turn somewhere. I really, truly did. And honestly, I almost wonder if Whale Islands should have a special exception. Because, and you know what? I think I'm gonna make an exception for Whale Island. That's it. Not because we're like on the cusp of death and doom per se, but because the whale would be able to move around to wherever the water is warmer. So you know what? We're gonna put our foot down and we're gonna say that we can stay on a whale island for 20 days. Should we be on a whale island? No, we should be on the snow. But sometimes you're walking across an ice bridge and it's not a bridge, it's a whale. Things happen. I think, even though that absolutely flies in the face of what Phoenix wants out of her life, because she wants to be able to really present a strong front for moving to a snowy island and being able to unlock prehistoric tribes. Like, she saw herself putting her paws up against the glaciers and melting it and welcoming the ancient Yukir members into the tribe personally, and that's looking like a slim chance at this point. But I think the whale can take us to warmer islands. And our goal is, of course, snowy islands, but I think we're going to just have to learn to adapt, because that's kind of what the entire journey of niche is about. So, all right, my friends, I have made my decision. I am sticking to it. We will have to see where our Ice Age tribe goes next, where this is going to take us. Maybe it will give us a chance to get actual bird wings in the tribe. That would be kind of amazing, to actually end up with some fiery phoenixes. It would be very nice to maybe unlock per snout from this island. Perhaps this is actually a twist of fate. So Phoenix thought she would leave behind her mark on the tribe, and instead Miri is getting a chance to leave behind her mark by maybe permanently leaving a per snout in our tribe, because we've got plenty of these sticky fruits to be able to eat and lick off the fruit from, so we can unlock per snout. So I kind of almost feel like this was fate tossing a little roll in Miri's favor to kind of thwart Phoenix's ego. So we might settle down and just make ourselves comfy for 15 more days. So all right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like to just kind of maybe toss Miri a little blossom in remembrance, because it does seem that her gentle nature, despite being spurned by the tribe, has taken us down this new path. And if you would like to join us for this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!